What is up, my friend? This is Jason. I've got a secret. It's not going to be a secret anymore because you are here, and I am stoked because today I'm starting something that I've been thinking about for quite a while. You are actually privy to the first episode of Progress Over Perfection. And this is going to be a little series about little tips, tricks, tweaks on life to where we can take 2 or 3 minutes out of our day, think about something a little bit differently, and do better today than we did yesterday, and a little bit better tomorrow than we do today. And today I want to start with reverse engineering your resolutions. Now, note that I did not say New Year's resolutions. Just because you might be watching this near New Year's or Christmas or around that time of year when everybody's doing their planning and everybody's saying, oh, next year I'm going to do this. I don't really believe in that. It's a great time for this conversation. But look, if you're going to set a goal, if you're going to set a resolution, start it right now, today. I don't care if it's July 1st, January 1st, or October 20-something. But I digress. All right, so here's what a lot of people tend to do with their resolutions. They look at their bank accounts. They look at their car. They look at their inefficiencies from the year before. They look at something that they want to do better physically, and they say, I'm going to X, I'm going to Y, I'm going to Z. And there's no substance behind it. So Simon Sinek in the book Start With Why, he kind of nails it. He talks about how a lot of the great companies out there, they don't start with a product. They start with a solution. They start with a change of mind. They start with a lifestyle. They start with an impact. They start with why. So let's think about that when we're talking about our resolutions. Why are you doing what you're doing? What is the meat and potatoes? What is the heart and the soul of why you're going to choose to set some goals and some resolutions for next year? Are you going to lose those 20 pounds because you want your Instagram to be amazing and you want to get sponsors and you want to get some loot coming in that way? Or do you want to lose those 20 pounds because you know that you're going to be healthier and you're going to live longer and you're going to be around for your kids or you're going to be around for your spouse? Do you want to make more money in 2020 so you can go buy a shiny new car to replace your old shiny car? Or do you want to make more money in 2020 so that you can donate a little bit more to that charity that you've been wanting to donate to all year, but you didn't quite make enough this year to do so? Now, those are just two examples, and I'm not here to judge you. You're the one that has to say, here's the reason I'm doing what I'm doing throughout my life. You know it, I know it, to each their own. But personally, I'd prefer to put a little heart and soul into those decisions than things that are a little bit more superficial, things that are a little bit more self-centered. Again, it goes back to that matter of intent. So let's say one of your intentions is to be more present on a daily basis, to be more present with the people you're around or with your family, your friends. And that intention then says, well, my resolution might be to plan more time when my phone is in the other room and I'm spending it with the people that are right in front of me. Or even just to stop for 5 minutes a day and look around you and be present in the moment that you're in, looking around, enjoying nature, enjoying the people around you without there needing to be a result from that 5 or 10 minutes. I'm the worst at this. I'm always looking through a camera lens. I'm always looking through how I can show this to someone else instead of necessarily absorbing it for myself and just being present and enjoying that moment that I am in. Maybe your intention is to be more environmentally conscious, and maybe you've never been the type of person to recycle or to really look deeper into how you can do some of those things that help the environment. Well, that intention is to be more environmentally responsible, but maybe your resolution is then to say, okay, once a month, I'm going to spend an hour figuring out one more way that I can contribute to the environment as opposed to being a boon on that environment. This can be looked at as reverse engineering it, or you can create your resolutions and then say, hey, what's the underlying root to that? But the bottom line is this is kind of like the checks and balances to make sure if you want your resolutions to have some heart, some soul, some meat and potatoes to them, as opposed to just being some superficial goal that you're not going to follow through with, then find out what that really means to you. Find out what's underneath. Find out how that affects the world outside of you, and just see if there's some depth there. So like for me personally, this channel was never intended to just be all fluff and pretty pictures about destinations around the world. This channel was an opportunity for me to have good conversations, get some interaction with you, and put something out into the world that is adding to it instead of merely taking away or filling up space. And that's actually why I'm starting this little series. My intention is to put more actionable items out there in the world for me, for you, to hold myself accountable. The way that I'm going to do that is by posting more of these short videos, short conversations, so that we can dissect some of those moments in life. There you go. Hopefully short, sweet, to the point. If you've already done your resolutions, go back at them and look at them from a little bit different lens. If you haven't done them yet, switch it up a little bit. Start with what your intentions are for next year. Start with what you want to see when you look back and say, wow, this year I really did these things that were fulfilling personally, emotionally, maybe financially, maybe physically. But put them under the microscope. See what you come up with. All right, catch you on the flip side. Hit that subscribe button. Check me out over on Instagram. Peace.